Hello ladies and gentlemen, I will be doing a review and explanation of this Medeco lock. I'll be talking about it, and I'll be showing how it works. First thing I'd like to say is, if you are planning on using the information of this video for crime, do not. The purpose of this video is for those lock sporters like myself, for professional locksmiths who want to improve their skills, and for concerned homeowners who would wish to secure their home with one of the best locks on the market. So I'm going to show you what the bidding looks like. So very high, low is a 5-pinner, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can see it too well there, but right there is also a pin. So one thing very unique about these is, if you can make that out, the pins must twist in addition to moving up. If you can see the how the troughs are cut at an angle, that is what causes this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will get this thing disassembled off camera so I waste no one's time, and I will explain to you how this works. Thanks. So, you're probably wondering, how do Medecos work? Well, not only do they have the pin tumblers inside, they also have what is known as a sidebar. So I disassembled the lock. So here is the cylinder, and it looks very, very normal, except for one detail: the giant gaping hole in it. So that giant hole is for the sidebar. It is a triangle, semi-triangle shaped piece of metal, and it fits right in that gap. So as you can see, it sticks out. So there is a kind of a matching groove in the cylinder. If you can see it, get some light on it. See in there in the kind of reflection on the table? Right in there. So it's round and it goes into this cut. That is what corresponds to that groove. So you can get absolutely no rotation until you get the pins lined up with the groove. So the groove has little cuts on it, which correspond to cuts on the pins. I'll take one out so I can show it to you. So this is a pin, and as you can see, this will focus for me, you should be able to see the cut in it. And I'll show you from the top. So basically, what a Medeco has to do is you have to rotate these pins so that cut matches up with the groove on this, and that will allow the sidebar to retract. So I'm going to do a bit of a demonstration here, if I can. So as you can you should be able to see, all the pins, that made things worse, all the little holes on the pins are at different angles, and they all need to be 90. So what happens is, put this in, so that the cylinder will be locked, and when it's locked, you can see the sidebar sticks out. So what I'm going to do is insert the key in. Oh, I have the sidebar in upside down. My apologies. So, sidebar is in correctly now. So now I'm going to put the key in. Pins are going to spin. And then the sidebar retracts. As you can see, it is pretty much flush, if not completely flush, with the cylinder, and that allows it to turn. So now I'm going to remove the key, and as you can see now, it is sticking up quite a bit more. So that's the basic principle you have behind a Medeco. You have a lot. Not only do you have the pins protecting it, which I'll show you later, but you also have this almost second lock. Now the sidebar is what gives you most of security. I will reassemble this lock. I'll pick it for you without the sidebar to prove that these locks are pretty mushy in the center. So, as I said before, the sidebar is really the heart of the Medeco security. So to really demonstrate this and illustrate this further, I have removed the sidebar from this lock. And I'm going to demonstrate to you how easy and quick it is to pick without the sidebar. And again, if you're going to plan on using any illegal activity using this information, any illegal activity, the purpose of this video is to explain and assist you in your choices of buying locks and your professional careers. Light tension. Click out of pin 1. There we are. We have it open. So now I will go into the disassembly of the lock, and again I shall repeat, there is no sidebar in this lock. Keep everything in focus here so you guys can see. Zoom you guys out a bit. Now this is as it has been pinned by the factory. Everything, but yet again I will say, except the sidebar. I'm going to grab my diamond. This is what I like to use for disassembly. First off, we have a standard in pin 5. Next, I will give you a closer look at all the pins I take out of this when I am finished. Next we have a strange kind of a T-pin mixed with a mushroom. Pin 3, we have another T-pin with a mushroom. Next we have a very, very long standard. And finally, we have another very long standard. So this is what we're looking at. So I'm just going to show you one standard pin, if my camera will focus. So 3 standards and 2 of these odd mushroom pin T's. So these were facing like this. So they were facing with like it is in my hand. If my camera will focus. So as you probably can tell, it has a ring on it similar to a spool pin. It only has one, which is what characterizes it as a T. There you can see a bit better. And you should also see it widens at the end. So these pins didn't really do too much because, as you saw, it didn't even get a false set in it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do not do anything illegal with it. You'll give all lock sporters a bad name. Be legal, stay safe, and have a great time. Thanks. So, one final word about the Medeco. So my thoughts on it are excellent lock. If you want to keep something secure, it will do the job. So if you want, get yourself Medeco. I got mine fairly cheap on eBay. But if you're actually going to use it for securing things, I would make sure first that the sidebar is working. So yeah, stay safe, stay legal guys, have a great time, and if you want to keep something safe, get this lock.